So today I wanted to talk to two kind of people. One, if you're already having an Amazon product or having a product app on Amazon but it doesn't sell. And then the second person who's afraid to choose a product, to make a choice because you are thinking that your product won't sell. You're afraid that your product won't sell. So I want to take that a little bit away from you, that fear of what do you do when your product doesn't sell, or what do you do if you're afraid that your product doesn't sell? You know, sometimes we have these fears that aren't even real because you're afraid of something that didn't even happen yet. You're afraid that your product doesn't sell. Well, unless you launch it, until you buy it, until you put it out there, of course it won't sell. Okay, so you got to put it out there. That's the first thing. I want to tell you a little story when I first, very first started on Amazon. 5 years ago, man, it's been a long time. I had this ice pop molds and I was super excited about it. First of all, I launched it way too late. I launched it after the summer was over. So it was a seasonal product. It didn't work for winter, but I launched it in winter. Sourcing took too long, whatever. So I launched this product and it doesn't sell, right? The way that Amazon works is that you're ranking based on how much you sell. So if you sell a lot, you're on the first, the higher you get. You're on page 1, you sell a lot. But it's kind of the chicken and the egg thing, right? If you're new to it, if you didn't sell anything at all, then how do you get up, right? So how it used to be is that it was so easy. Like you got out those, you ranked by giving your product away. You had these super URLs, you know, where you could rank for specific keywords that you chose. And then there's PPC, there's pay-per-click advertisement in Amazon. The problem is that I ran out of my budget for ads, and my product wasn't where I wanted to be. Okay, so I had my goal was, okay, I want to be on page 1 for these 5 keywords. And then I spent money on these 5 keywords and I bid on these keywords within Amazon so that people buy through that keyword. And then when people buy through that keyword, that I'd be able to rank up in sales. The problem is I only ranked up until I think page 3 or 4, and then it stopped. I was out of budget. I couldn't keep up anymore with spending PPC money. I spent $7,000 for the product and shipping, and then I spent another $4,000 on PPC. I only wanted to spend 2. But the thing is, like, I saw my ranking didn't increase so much, right? I was just on page, I don't know, 6, 7. I was like, oh man, like I gotta spend more money in PPC, because back then I thought that was the only way, and it was the only way that I knew how to rank your product. How do you rank your product if you can't use PPC? How do you rank your product if you can't get up? I didn't know that. Today I want to share this with you, how you can do it, and I want to share like what happens if your product doesn't sell. You know, as soon as you're ranked up on page number 1, as soon as you're in the first top 5, your product's going to sell. That's not a problem. The problem is to get there, and some products never make it there because competition is just too strong. They have better products, they have a longer history, and you don't make it until the 5, the top 5 spots, and so your product doesn't sell a lot. But I want to take that fear away from you, because there are many more ways to sell your product and to have it, even if it's on Amazon. If you have a product in Amazon, there are so many more ways to sell your product and get it out there than pay-per-click and giving products away to rank, right? Because the thing is that if you don't know any better, you just do what I do, and you spend all your money in PPC, and you spend more than you have, and you put more on your credit card because you think, hey, look, maybe that's enough, and then if I get on page 1, I'm going to sell it and I'm going to make all that money back. Reality is it's not always that simple. But again, I don't want to discourage you if you're just starting and thinking like, oh, what do I do if my product doesn't sell? Don't worry about it. There are so many other ways than just Amazon. So Amazon is a great way to get started. You have to get started, but it's natural that at one point you're going to hit some obstacles. You will hit obstacles at one point. Things are not going to turn out the way you want it. Either your PPC campaign doesn't work. Your Amazon changes something. All your reviews are getting deleted. They change your category, and you have to start building your track record again. So many things happen, or so many things can happen. So what you have to do, first off, you have to have a mindset of building a brand, and there are some other videos that you can watch towards that. But really important is that you understand that Amazon is not the end game. Okay, it's not just because you started there doesn't mean you have to, continuously put your efforts only focusing on the Amazon platform. So if you have a product already that's on the platform that doesn't sell, and you already tried, like you tried the giveaways, and you tried another giveaway, and you tried to get another positive reviews, and you tried all of this stuff, and again optimizing PPC, and going for another keyword and ranking for something else, and it still doesn't work, and you're just not getting up there. You have to change your strategy. You can't. It's insane to just keep trying, keep spending money on it. The problem is if you don't know what to do different, then you won't figure out another way, right? But I want to tell you today that there are other ways that you can leverage, that you should use, that you can get traffic, I mean people, that you can get people and potential buyers to your Amazon listings from other places than Amazon. Okay, there are more places than just Amazon to get your products. So I'm going to give you a couple of ideas and suggestions on what you can do. Okay, the very first thing you have two options. Okay, you can spend either you spend your time or you spend your money. Probably you don't have a lot of money left. So let's go with a few time examples. Okay, one thing that you can do for time, where you can invest your time, is to build out a content strategy. So where you have your product, and it depends on what kind of niche you're in, right? So if you're in the outdoor space, what you can do is that you can start to publish things. You can start to publish blog posts. You can start to record videos like I do here, like this video. Same thing, same strategy. I'm just trying to attract you and hook you in so that I can deliver value to you. I can give you valuable advice and make you aware that actually I'm a good guy, and you can check out my other things that I offer. By the way, some of the things I offer are below here in the description. Some of the things you can find your supplier. I teach you how to find your sourcing agent in the first training that's in there. I teach you how to find a product on Amazon that will actually sell. And I have a free web class on how to source your product without getting screwed by Alibaba Supplier. So make sure to check that out in the description. Check the links. Go sign up for these trainings. 99% of what's said in the trainings you won't find anywhere else. So make sure to check those out. Most of them are free. Some of them cost less than if you would go out to eat a pizza. So make sure to check them out now. Go in the description. But what I wanted to say is you can build content around your topic. So if you're in the outdoor space, if you prefer writing, you can write blog posts. If you prefer talking, you can do a podcast about it. If you prefer video, then you can record videos about outdoor things. You can start publishing things on YouTube. You can do reviews about outdoor equipment that you publish, and you also review your own products, and you can send people from those platforms to that. And yes, that's work. It's all not that easy that you put up the products on Amazon, you hit a few buttons, you spend a little bit on PPC, you rank on page 1, and tomorrow you're a millionaire. It's not going to happen. Okay, that's not how it works. It did happen for a few people. And it's not the norm, it's not the rule. That's usually not how it works. Okay, so you gotta put work in and get your product out there, get it known. Okay, the next strategy is to have your product sponsored. So have your product visible. Have other people make your product visible. So that's a content strategy where you don't produce the content, but for example, you give your product away to reviewers on YouTube. Okay, some of these people you can give your products away, and they can then review your product and send you people, and you pay them you pay them a little bit to make the review. Or some of them, if they're just starting, they're just happy to create the content and to get the product for free. Okay, so just send out your products to influencers. Reach out to them. That could be YouTube, that could be Instagram, that could be Facebook, that could be anywhere where your potential customer hangs out. And then I go back to a video I made a few days ago. Who is your customer? Who are you selling to? It's so important to know that. Okay. The next way that you can, you see that there are so many strategies, so many things you can do. The next thing is that you could advertise. So if you look at blogs, there's more than just Facebook advertisement, Google advertisement. There's a whole other story to figure that out, right? But what you can do is that you advertise on blogs. So the easiest, simplest thing is to have a look, where do your people hang out? And again, if you're in the outdoor space, you want to look at forums, you want to look at blogs, you want to look at other people's content, right? Other people's platforms, and then they have so-called banner ads. Okay, banner ads is like these little images where you always wonder like who'd ever click on those ads, you know. They are there for a reason, and some of those I just had a meeting yesterday about our adult toys that we're selling on Amazon, and you can't use PPC for those. So we figure out, like, we do the same thing. We put banner ads on blogs that then link to our listing or link to a messenger bot where we get to interact with the customer, or just the image, the ad links to our messenger, so that we can interact with the customer, we can ask them questions, we can give them advice, we can add value before we introduce a product, okay? So those banner ads, it's very simple. Some of those cost $20 a month. Like it's not, they have those little, you know, on the sideline, you have those little images that you can use. Look, it's $20 a month. How much do you spend in PPC every day? Right? It's nothing compared to those $20. So some are 20, some are 50. You have someone on Fiverr or some other person do a little ad for you, a little image. Best case, you do a few images so you can see kind of what works best. That's very, very, very affordable. You don't have to learn how to Photoshop. Okay, you don't have to learn how to create images and graphics. Just go out there, have a look, find blogs, find forums that you can put your ads on. They always have a contact section where you can ask them for their ads. They always have an affiliate section. They have an advertisement section. They have those things in the blog where you can learn how much it is to put your ads on other people's blog. Okay, so there's so much more than just Amazon. You could build, and that's a little bit advanced, and if you want to, we can help you with that. So if you need help with a kind of online marketing strategy and or sourcing, if you want us to source your products for you, below there's a link to the email. Just shoot me an email and we'll help you out. But what you can do, and that's a little bit advanced, is that you you put, and that's what we really, really focus on, is that we put out a piece of content that our customer really likes. Okay, so we promote a piece of a free thing. So if you're in an outdoor space, you maybe want to have an ebook about, you know, the best camping equipment, or you want to have something about, you know, the best places, the best outdoor places, the best places to travel to, the best hacks and tricks and whatever your customer is interested in. Okay, so we create this as a digital thing that we can give away, and then we promote this through influencers, through ads and blogs, through all of the things we just talk about. You see, like, we're actually using these things. Okay, and we get people to this free thing, and then we sell them more digital products. We say, hey, thank you for leaving your email address to get your free thing. How would you also like to have? And then we make them offers of digital courses, of consulting, of physical products, of anything, of affiliate products. It doesn't even have to be our products. The only goal here is to make enough money back for each customer that we can cover our ad spend. And then we have the customer on an email list. So now we publish every week. We send them an email and introduce good deals on Amazon. We send them an email and introduce what other cool products are out there. It's just a product newsletter. It doesn't have to be our products all the time, right? We have Amazon affiliate links where we can start earning money with. So we sell someone else's product via Amazon, and we got a commission if someone buys that product from Amazon or buys anything within 24 hours from Amazon. We get the commission from that, and we get to send out emails every week to our customers, inform them, and once in a while we say, hey, here's our new product. Here's a special promotion code. Here's the discount code. Here's something. You know, it's all work. Like, you gotta put the work in, but it's not crazy. Okay, you can do it. So there are many ways that if you have a product already that is there and it's not selling, pick one of these strategies. Only pick one and spend an hour a day extra on this, and instead of focusing on Amazon and PPC and whatever, just take that time and invest in one of these tips I just shared. Okay, if you're afraid that your product won't sell on Amazon, it doesn't even matter. Okay, it's good when it sells, and if it doesn't, there are many other ways. Okay, just get started. Don't get hung up on that. Don't think you have to plan all of this in advance. I don't think you have to think about all of these steps before getting started, okay? Get your product sourced, launch it on Amazon, have a launch strategy, and there's a video up there, I think up here, that you can watch that will show you kind of what to prepare before you launch your product. And that's also a thing why I think that you should never source your own product. You should always have a sourcing agent do that, or you should hire someone to source the product for you so that you can focus on putting all of these things in place, putting your content out, working with people, approaching influencers, putting your banner ads out there, doing all of these things before your product even sells. You know, you can start bringing in revenue through these channels before even turning on PPC, right? So once you have revenue through these channels, you have some cash flow. Cash flow is really important. If you run out of cash, your business is dead. So do all of these things, one of these things, two of these things, all of these things. If you have the time, spend your time on it. Don't take it too easy, but don't be discouraged. So if you're thinking your product might not sell, if you're afraid of it, doesn't even matter, okay? Your product doesn't sell on Amazon, you'll figure out a way, and this channel is here to help you. So make sure to subscribe for more videos. We're putting content out daily here. Daily videos, daily training, daily tips and tricks to source, sell, and profit from your private label products. My name is Niels Olderb. Head over to easypeasysourcing.com to check out more of what we do. Check out the links in the description right now. Follow the trainings, check out the trainings, join the trainings, and I'll catch you tomorrow.